What's up? What's the
Hey,
word?
shout out to Cole Bennett. He just dropped the lineup for Lyrical Lemonade Summer Smash 2024. To be honest with you, Cole, Lyrical Lemonade, I love y'all. This lineup is not for me. See?
What?
Look, see
You're
what I did.
actually, but you're also an uncle at this
See
point,
what I
and it
did.
shouldn't
See what
have
I
to
did
cater
there, though.
to you.
I used proper word choice like Chris just said because I could have said something else.
You could have not had said that at all.
I said it's not for me.
You kicking it off like that. You wonder why people don't like us.
Bro, I'm saying it's not for me. I'm a fan. It's not for me. But Sunday, you did the most legendary, and this is gonna be a movie. Shout out to Pan. Shout out to Cole. Shout out to everybody, Elliot, everybody that's a part of Lyrical Lemonade. Because y'all bringing Chief Keef here on that Sunday. Shout out to Mayor Brandon Johnson for allowing this to happen. Shout out to
Okay, because y'all be trying to give Mayor Johnson.
Wait, this ain't got nothing to do with Mayor Johnson.
Y'all be trying
Actually,
to.
it does.
It
does.
Oh, wait.
He has to, because
That's
you
some
know.
other stuff. I know, because
Keef
it's going to be in Bridgeview.
So,
Well, yeah, you're right.
I don't know if it's like
forgot about
outside the
that.
boundaries, right?
Yeah, it's not in the city no more. It's
But
in
it's still
Seagate.
Cook County.
but yeah, they still like.
Yeah, because when we tried to do the hologram in Hammond, Indiana, they shut the whole concert down.
That was lame. They was goofy.
Like,
They
we
going to
literally
they
was
going to
saying it was
goofy
a
list.
hologram.
going to goofy
That's
list.
back when, like, I think it was like 4 or 5 artists ever had holograms, and we was going to get Chief Keef as a hologram.
We had Pop, Chief Keef,
my
had
God.
one. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm glad they stopped doing that, though. I'm really glad they stopped doing that.
Yeah, that was lame.
Chief Keef would go for that.
They need to stop
Hey,
AI too,
Cree and
but
Seal, what we gonna do is I want to start keeping a goofy list. So every time something just like really just crazy goofy, we gonna add it to the list. And
holograms is definitely hologram concerts is definitely very goofy.
No, them canceling Chief Keef hologram like he was gonna do something.
I think hologram. I mean that too, because like police were surrounding the premises.
They cut
It
the
was
show.
crazy.
That was goofy. But no, shout out to everybody that was involved. I remember being out there in LA for the Grammys, and we had this. They had this little Chicago connecting, and I think that was probably one of the dopest experience. Shout out to John Monopoly. Shout out to Event Noir. Shout out to Justified for putting that together at Soul House. But it was called Chicago Connect, so it's like all the Chicago people that come in for the weekend. Like they came and met at Soho House. Mayor Brandon Johnson was there. Like it was for the Grammy, so everybody met. It was free, open bar. People in the film industry, people in the music industry, people in media. Like everybody, actors. Like they all came and they met there. So I think a lot of conversations and stuff was had during that meeting. You know what I'm saying? Pam, Chief Keef manager, he was there. So it was a lot of conversations and just in that room and the good energy it was having. And I could see the result of the things that was happening in that meeting. I could see that taking place and reason why this was okay. And I just think that is dope that like Chicago hip hop is moving in this direction that Keef is home because it would have been really dope to be able to do it last year for the 50 years of hip hop, and we could have brought him home here for hip hop because for the last decade and a half, it's like Chief Keef is hip hop. Like all you see is things
and his influence.
His influence.
Even all the new artists now, they all. I grew up listening to Keef. Like everybody. So, but yeah, shout out to Cole Bennett, Summer Smash. I mean, they did the same thing with Dirt. Remember, we had a surprise special guest that one year, and what was that? Garfield Park, I think. When they was out west, and they brought Dirk out for the first time in a very long time. So, yeah, they be doing it, and they be doing it. So I don't know what that whole slander was on Twitter.
Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna let you say what you guys say.
I thought
Chris.
you was finna say something else. My bad.
Oh yeah, with the whole Cole Bennett got too much power.
Yeah, they were saying he shouldn't have influenced the culture as he did, but I think Cole Bennett has done nothing but positive. Like it's different if it really came off as exploitation, but he's done nothing but put people in position, and those people that he worked with before still rock with him to this day, and I think that's the dope part because everybody can't even get Keef to be on their album.
Yeah, Keef in the suit. He ain't wear the shirt.
In a suit. With yellow tints around him.
I got some money on the way. That's my too.
Okay. So yeah.
But
shout out to Cole.
To get back to it, like I feel like it was super disrespectful though. I'm not gonna lie. Like for people to say that about Cole, like not knowing like what he done for the city. Like I think people say like, he was shooting videos for free at some point. Like just to get his name out there. You know, like he was putting people on. He was only one out in Chicago. He was coming from like Rockford.
Yeah, he's
coming from like
suburbs.
Rockford to come to Chicago to come shoot videos with people like Famous Dex. I'm trying to think of somebody else, but like he was really like grinding, like really working hard for what he was doing. So I feel like it was. I feel like people should be a little more welcoming of Cole for doing things like that.
I feel like Chicago is welcoming. I do feel like a lot of the people that were against, like that were saying he shouldn't have that much of a grasp on the culture or on the industry, they wasn't from Chicago, so they didn't really understand how we understand it. Because a lot of us saw it coming up, like even with Summer Smash, like it's not another artist or another cameraman or another producer that brings a concert or a festival of that stature to the city like that. And I thought it would probably still be in the city if we had a space as big as SeatGeek or like a Soldier Field or something like that, if they would select us in there. Yeah, like I feel like it was probably still stay. Like he had it in the hood. Like it was down the street from my house. Like I've never seen so many other nationalities walk down Roosevelt Road for an Uber. Like the Clucks was like $5, I could get you a ride. Like I've never seen so many non-black people on the west side in my life. So yeah, shout out to that man for bringing the culture together, bringing the culture to the west side.
Shout out to Cole Bennett.
What about the lineup though? So Cody, you said it's not for you.
Cause Cody's old.
It's just because it's a younger audience, I think.
Okay, so Cactus Jack is
It's Travis Scott.
That's Travis Scott, right?
Travis Scott and his label. So Travis Scott, Don Toliver, Sheck West, I think Sofago, and then somebody
Why
else.
do people be having like singular person names for like groups of people? Cactus Jack is like one person.
No, that's a group.
I think
That's a one person name.
I think it's cool.
Call it the Cactus Jacks.
I think that's gonna be cool for a headliner. I'm not mad at none of that. I'm not mad because Playboy Cardi a headliner too, right?
Yeah.
I'm not mad at the headliners. I'm mad at if you look at the undercards.
See, well, that's where you find that age difference because it's definitely for a younger audience. Like, I know most of the people on this lineup. I would go every day if I could. Like, especially like they got Big Sean there, but they got Destroyer Lonely, Flo Milli, That Makes an OT, BK the Ruler, like Famous Dex.
Yeah, it's all people that's probably
all younger.
You could tell what the budget was spent at on this. Like,
But that's also consumer based too.
Yeah,
I like the headliners though.
Yeah, the headliners was cool. Like I probably wouldn't go see Playboy Cardi, like, but I'll go see Travis Scott now. Like I like Don Toliver.
And I also feel like sometimes they go out their way to get certain artists that we know we're not gonna see at every other festival that comes to Chicago.
Yeah.
Or I do know Lollapalooza is around that time, and you know a lot of these artists have contracts where you can't perform in the same market with.
This is true.
Like 60 or 90 days.
Yeah.
So I know it'd be like a bidding war between Lollapalooza and Summer Smash. Like who gonna get this act?
Yeah, I feel it. But I always feel like they come out getting a real good crop of artists too, because they had Juicy J last year. That was my first time ever seeing him performing. He was amazing.
Yeah, Juicy was hard. I liked it.
He was amazing. Yeah, that was my first time ever seeing him perform at Summer Smash.
Big Sean is an amazing actor to watch too. Like I seen Big Sean at a concert a few times. Like
Big Sean's just amazing all overall.
He go
We
crazy.
just don't give him.
But the lineup is not for me. To be honest with you, like I'll go see Keef. Like Summer Smash is really not for me as a fan to go to it.
Yeah.
But it's something for me for the industry I'm in that like if I'm around in the mix, I can be mixy with it. But it's the age group that's like
it's like
it's nobody on there that I to this day I listen to. Put it that way. Like I don't listen to.
It's probably a good.
I don't blame
probably like
though.
3 artists that you probably listen. Like if I gotta go through the list, I could probably go read it. But like for the most part, I was looking at the names. It was like and there's nobody on here that's like I listen to.
But I'm a fan of performances too. Like I like to see the correlation of like an artist being able to control a crowd and being able to keep a crowd engaged, no matter if I knew about the artist or not. So I would love to go every day if I could, and if I'm not tired, because y'all know I'm an auntie too. So yeah, like I would love to go every day just to like see the artist and go. The only thing about SeatGeek, baby, we was running.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Oh, it's like
It's a lot.
I ain't get a chance to go last year.
it's kind of like, I mean, but at the same time, it's kind of like Lala. So it's typical festival. Yeah, but they have like the big concerts are in like the arena part, like the like stadium part, and that's just a little farther. But I mean, that's typical festival stuff. But yeah, I would love to go. So y'all want to
Yo, you know what
throw
I'm saying?
some
Lyrical, you know what I'm saying?
media passes our way.
You know what I'm
We'll
saying?
get some real good
we
content.
sorry, man. Just come on, hook us up.
Okay, or y'all could just collab. I saw y'all had some people out there. I think what's his name? Harry was that? Was that? That wasn't Harry.
I don't know.
Maybe that was it. It was. They had like 2 or 3 people that was like media correspondents. Y'all could just collab with What's the Word, and we could just, be friends.
Yeah, we could be friends
and get some good content. Y'all won't have to worry about that part. Let us handle that for y'all.
Because we got the dopest of the dopest on staff. You know what I mean?
And that's what we do.
Live broadcast, What's the Word, Lyrical Lemonade. Some smash. Just throw that out there.
We showing your age.
But nah, yeah. I wanted to go back into that culture part as far as like they were saying COVID ain't a part of the culture. Like, well, not a part of the culture. He shouldn't have that power of the culture. I don't think he has no power or influence over the culture. I think he just has. He
just do dope stuff.
Yeah, I think that's a whole different genre of individuals that he catered to. Like when you start talking about the culture, I'm thinking you talking about like black hip hop culture. Like I don't think Cole Bennett has no influence over that because Cole, the everyday person, Cole can walk down the street in a black community and nobody know who he is.
Cole is very humble.
Yeah.
He's very cool.
He's very humble. So
cool person.
I think people just be hating because.
Just because they ain't got some.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. Sometimes you got to realize, like, everything that white people do in hip-hop is not to... it's not
we
like...
have got to stop saying white. We need, like, a counter on how many times we say white in this
non-black people doing hip-hop is not exploitation or they pimping the culture or they robbing the culture. It's like, nah, like, sometimes people, like...
But my thing is it's always with us, though. Like, it's always with us. Like, and I'm not saying it's a problem, but it's like even with fashion, I feel like we can have somebody come in and do like streetwear that's not black, and it's not a problem.
Hey, what's up? What's the word?